There are a lot of life hack site things out there that'll tell you that you can use bug spray with DEET or toothpaste to clean up your headlights. And while it does show a result, the results don't last. And this is not a fix that you want to keep doing every month. These will work in a pinch if you have a vehicle inspection the next day, but you definitely only want to get a kit that has the full service in it. I mean an actual kit. There are some products you can even find at the auto parts store that's a plastic restore or headlight restoring cream or whatever it is, and that only brings it back. It doesn't seal the headlight or add any kind of protection to it, which is the problem you encounter with these two. Now, you don't have to take off the bumper like I did. It just makes it easier because there's less body panels to tape off. I am leaving the headlights on though, and there's a little bit of body panel on the corner that I will need to tape off, so you'll see how that's done. I'm going to put some tape on the fender and we'll get started. The first thing you want to do is make sure the lens that you're cleaning is in a cool and clean environment. Step one on the instructions is to use this surface activator. In this kit, the surface activator removes the yellow staining and any UV clear coat that's still remaining on there. Once it's on there for 30 seconds, wash it off with water. The next step is sanding. This kit came with 400, 1000, and 2000 grit sandpapers. We're starting with 400, which is the coarsest sandpaper. We're going to be doing wet sanding, so begin by getting the sandpaper wet and your lens wet. You can already see some of the plastic and UV coating coming off. This is good and what we're looking for. I was sanding very lightly with the 400 grit, but if you have some severely faded headlights, you may want to go rough with the 400. All right, we're moving up to 1000 grit. Fine grit is going to clog up faster than the coarse grit, so make sure you're cleaning off this headlight more often with water to keep all that plastic out of the sandpaper, and rinse it out with water too. You're probably looking at this thinking, wow, this looks even worse than it did before. Well, what the problem was before is that there was sun damage, UV damage on the plastic, but what we have now is a clean headlight that just has a matte finish to it. In order to clean this up, we're going to be polishing it, and that's what the next step is. Again, get your lens wet and the sandpaper wet. This is the 2000 grit. All right, that's looking good and it feels super smooth. There are no scratches that can be felt, and this is good to go for the next step. Now it's time for clarifying compound. If you're cleaning up these headlights one light at a time like I am, this is the step where you stop and then go to the other headlight and clean that up so you can do the clear coat on both lights at the same time. Now we're on to the most important step, the UV clear coat. First, make sure your headlight is completely dry. Wiping it down like this also makes sure there's no dust accumulating on it. We're going to apply it to this paper and start in one of the top corners and rub it in from that side, angling down to the opposite corner. A thicker coating is better, but make sure you don't use over half of this because you've got a second headlight to coat. This stuff dries fast, so make sure you get it all on in one go. And you can't cover it with itself after it's dried. All right, that's how you clean up headlights. And look at the results. That looks amazing, and it's going to stay that way for a long time because we did it right.